Fortnite Mares 2025 is going live early, and this update, or should I say updates, are the biggest for a Halloween event we've ever seen. Data miners have not only already revealed the dates for these updates, but the content contained within them listed, which includes brand new LTMs tied to huge collaborations, which we have official skin models actually leaked for in the last 24 hours. And speaking of collaborations, this is the most we've got for one event, so it looks like Epic Games are coming for our wallets in not only this regard, but even the Fortnite original Halloween skins off the Fortnite surveys. Stop, don't forget before you pick anything up from the shop to slap code FM1 in there, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, literally 3 digits long. Means the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, so much so that we want to give back to you guys inside the FM1 Squad Discord, where we give away 1000 V-Bucks literally most days to code FM1 users. We're one of very few YouTubers that give back to their community in this manner, so I don't get why you wouldn't want to be part of it. And whilst you absorb these leaks, don't forget to not miss out on any others by subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, as it puts a giant smile on my face. Diving right into it, as there's a lot to cover. First of all, the version 37.40 downtime update apparently starts on October 2nd at 4 AM Eastern Time according to Blortzen. In previous videos, we've obviously had the schedule determine that the next 2 updates would be occurring on October 3rd and October 14th, being 37.40 and 37.50. So that means not only is the first Fortnite Mares update actually being brought forward by a day from October 3rd to October 2nd, as Sheena's also been able to confirm right here, Halloween 2025 is split into 2 updates, October 2nd being a Thursday the first one, and all of the content listed below it, which we're about to jump into in just a second. And then the second update is October 9th being a Thursday, obviously being 37.50 itself, which has been brought forward by 5 total days. There's literally been even more collabs pouring out in the past few hours of me recording this video that you won't want to miss out on, that we're about to cover. But before we do, what I don't see anyone talking about is the fact that OG Season 5, now that this event has ended, has really served its purpose, with the red cube Revan sinking into Loot Lake, making it the bouncy Revan Lake. In the original Chapter 1 Season 5, people refer to this being purple as Thanos Lake, which then led into the Chapter 1 Season 6 Darkness Rises trailer, where the cube didn't dissolve, rather sunk underneath the Loot Lake middle island, hoisting it up, creating the floating island that moved around the island of Battle Royale. This is what we're going to be seeing in the Chapter 1 Season 6 OG trailer for the red floating island instead of it being the purple cube, and based off the date of the update 37.40, with the OG pass skins for Chapter 1 Season 6 OG needed to be added into the files, it looks like they're shortening OG Season 5 by a day, so make sure to obviously get everything in the OG pass before this ends, potentially a day earlier. After all, Chapter 1 Season 6 originally releasing complemented the Halloween theme and overall Fortnite Mares event that was going on in that season. You may be wondering, out of all the original Season 6 skins back in Chapter 1, which ones are getting revamped for OG, considering there's only a total of 3 per OG pass. These official models will get leaked in 37.40, however, we know which ones are going to be getting remixed themselves, being Calamity, Dire and DJ Yonder, all next to each other in the original Season 6 key arts. Also, just note, pets released for the first time as a cosmetic category this season and kinda died off, hence why they're getting revamped into companions. We already know what companions are upcoming, and we even know how they're going to be working, viewed by us and our squad or teammates, and they won't be visible to enemies. With it coming full circle to the season that introduced pets, it would be the perfect time for companions obviously to be implemented fully, which I think is more than likely going to be happening. But what we know is going to be happening for certain moving on to normal Battle Royale is a huge collab with K-pop Demon Hunters, as Hypex originally posted the first look at Zoe's Fortnite skin, obviously confirming the collaboration itself. And then his very next post, before he determined the dates of the updates 100%, K-pop Demon Hunters likely drops on October 2nd or 3rd. Zoe was revealed last night, that we just mentioned in the previous post, and I'm guessing Myra and Rumi will be revealed over the next 2 days, and then full reveal / release on the October 2nd to 3rd updates. This collaboration got furthermore determined and developed off of in the next post, with K-pop Demon Hunters also coming to UEFN, as you'll be able to create K-pop Demon Hunter themed maps with official assets provided by Fortnite and Netflix. The very next post though was fully determining that K-pop Demon Hunters and Fortnite will be released on October 2nd, with also, as I haven't mentioned yet, a Demon Rush LTM, which is a Horde Rush remix. Despite all the modes that Epic have created in Fortnite, this is adding to this list right here, but isn't visible, only in this other experiences by Epic section with the countdown timer on before the update actually releases, so we know it's 100% legit. Despite this being potentially the biggest collaboration of Fortnite Mares, there's some even more insane IPs coming to the game that have literally just been revealed that nobody would have believed, on top of the craziest Fortnite original skins lineup that we've ever seen for Halloween. Are you ready to step up your audio game? Well, thanks to SteelSeries for kindly sponsoring today's video, you're in luck. They've sent me the Arctis Nova 5 wireless, and by the way, they're the #1 wireless gaming headset brand out there. Once I've gone wireless, I'll never go back. They're incredibly comfortable to wear, and despite having up to 60 hours battery life per time, you're literally free to kick it back and spin around in your chair without worrying about wires yanking your PC or console off your desk. Use my discount code on the SteelSeries website to get 20% off, as you can see on screen right now, but crazier still, these paired with the Sonar software that you can get for free linked in this video's description will honestly change your gaming experience forever. Not only does Sonar come with game-specific presets for you to hear in the most optimal way possible, but it's been developed with pro players from teams like FaZe, who obviously know how important audio is in gaming for every split-second scenario you might find yourself in. On top of that, you can fine-tune your mic in a multitude of ways. For instance, sound less nasally if you're having a sick day and simply want to rock it still with the boys gaming. I honestly haven't experienced anything as game-changing as this in a while, so click the first link in the video description down below and download Sonar today. And don't forget to pair this up with a SteelSeries headset, the #1 wireless gaming headset brand, by using my discount code on screen. Diving back into the breaking news, apparently this is Myra's Fortnite skin from K-pop Demon Hunters that has literally just poured out right now. But what hasn't poured out right now, which many people thought was coming, was Fortnite x FNAF, but according to data miners, it's not coming this Fortnite, mares. Fans have been wanting this for literally years now, and it was mentioned FNAF, or Foxy from FNAF, in a recent survey, so we know animatronics could be coming as character models or skins, such as Freddy Fazbear, as a concept that we've pulled into Locker early here. And considering Hypex only mentioned about this Fortnite, mares, for this collaboration, we do have the second movie releasing on December 5th, which is literally 4 days after Chapter 7 actually releases with its first season. Maybe this could be tied into the Chapter 7 Season 1 Battle Pass as a huge collab, kinda like we got a huge collab for the start of the chapter, with Chapter 5 Season 1 being Peter Griffin that fans wanted for years also. Other collaborations that fans have wanted for years, specifically for this Halloween Fortnite Mares event, is not only Ghostface but Jason Voorhees, and both of these are finally coming to the game as not only skins but with their own mythic abilities and medallions. The Ghostface Halloween mythic includes a jump scare mechanic, pulse effect while stalking enemies, has a primary and secondary ability, and players can be slowed while using it. And as for Jason's mythic, the medallion that he will drop as an NPC boss in-game implemented on the island, this is not only what it looks like in your inventory as a medallion, but also a better HD look and also it on the floor in-game for what we're going to be able to see when playing. Even though this appears on green grass right here, the island seems to be getting an eerie feel to it, with a lot of red taking over the skies and the glowing eyes of this wolf statue, as we can see in the first reveal Fortnite Mares map changes. Honestly, everything that's poured out is giving me throwbacks to the heights of what we saw last year for Fortnite Mares, with an entirely revamped spooky island and vibe. And not only that, but a shocking collaboration making its way to the game as well, as Billy the Puppet from Saw nobody saw coming, no pun intended. The reason for this is because the Saw films aren't exactly made for kids, and obviously they're some of the most gory or gruesome ones out there. Quite literally nothing on a franchise that they're collaborating with this year that's just been revealed, however, with the release of the 4th film, as there's already 3, being Terrifier Art the Clown. I can't even really include any clippets or snippets from any of these movies on screen, considering they're that bad and this character is literally that terrifying in the horror universe. But nevertheless, he's going to make his way confirmed to Fortnite as an outfit and may look like this as a model pulled into game early, but obviously a lot more polished, cleaner and overall better, so make sure you have code FM1 entered in the shop now for when all of these cosmetics roll around. After all, my locker bundle may potentially be returning, with it being Peelybone, you know, complimentary to the Fortnite Mares and Halloween time of the year that we're entering. And speaking of Peely, despite him already having literally enough variants to make up 2 entire normal battle passes full of 8 outfits, Datamine has revealed that we're going to be seeing a new variant of Peely. However, only the Lego variant has officially been leaked in terms of a model right now, but Dataminers have used this and actually made a normal Battle Royale model of this version of Peely with the skeleton visible through his green neon skin. Even more shocking still, however, despite Peely getting another variant, are the sheer amount of survey skins upcoming for this year's Fortnite Mares that are Halloween themed, starting out with this butcher or kind of blacksmith looking pig mask character, which again gives me kind of Saw vibes, considering some of the characters in Saw wear the pig masks to actually kidnap the contestants or players in the traps. Either way, this is an early look of what it could look like in Locker. Honestly, one of the more unique Halloween skins that we've seen, definitely gives me Leatherface vibes from last year. The next outfit makes a lot more sense, with Dyer receiving a remixed variant for the Chapter 1 Season 6 OG pass, being this female counterpart to that, or female furry werewolf variant. Speaking of female revamps, however, the female counterpart to Midas is getting another variant, potentially the best one out of all that they've received in game so far, Marigold, with this red, gold and black vibe. Honestly working so incredibly well when put together. But as for other werewolf characters, apparently this is upcoming for Fortnite Mares, even though many people, based off the markings and overall designs and logos on it, thought it would be upcoming for the Chapter 7 Season 2 Battle Pass, which is Norse mythology themed. Next up, despite the recent revamp to the Black Knight in the Chapter 1 Season 2 OG pass, which was literally earlier this year but time's flown, is this variant right here, which the bottom and top half are put together by a top and bottom half of a mouth, obviously making for a very unique design, as I don't think many other skins are connected or overall joined up like this. Finally though, with the release of this bug infestation themed season, many people thought that the Mothman of the Fortnite surveys would be in the battle pass, but this wasn't the case. However, it's upcoming for Halloween, as the model has officially been found in the files before 37.40's downtime has activated. A mashup skin with a unique twist upcoming, however, is this kind of Link's Skull Trooper remix with a pumpkin head. Another crazy collaboration upcoming as well is Fortnite x Poppy Playtime, and this has been anticipated or made into creative maps for literally so long now, and Fortnite are finally acknowledging the IP officially and adding it as a character or skin in-game, this eerie and spooky, creepy looking thing. We also have Black Phone x Fortnite coming this Halloween. I'm guessing this is to complement the release of the second film, which, by the way, this is a very strange film and I didn't ever see it getting a sequel, but apparently this is the case. The most interesting looking character, especially for Halloween, is this mask guy, Hypex included in the post announcing this though. Another collaboration and artist actually making an appearance in Fortnite, not specifically for a new festival season, however, is Doja Cat, as she recently said this:
I have some interesting things happening in the future. I'm excited because, I mean, speaking of games, I love Fortnite. I'm one of the few to get a skin who actually plays it.
A more low-key collaboration that everybody seems to have forgotten about, however, is Reaper, and I'm guessing these little bean-like characters are going to be companions that actually follow us around, as the hitbox for these being normal character models honestly wouldn't make sense. It'd be kind of like pay to lose at that point, let's be honest. And with the introduction of companions, a collaboration that now makes sense, considering it's been confirmed from Scooby-Doo, the collaboration that is upcoming for Fortnitemares, that Shaggy is going to be receiving an outfit, potentially also multiple variants according to data miners, and I'm guessing one of them comes as a bundle with a companion or his particular companion from the show. Scooby-Doo himself, the name of the show, but obviously meaning the dog. I'm guessing these two are not only going to be making an appearance in the Fortnitemares 2025 trailer, but also the vehicle that they drive around in, with the other mystery solvers or good guys from the show in this vehicle, the Mystery Machine, which will be upcoming in Rocket League and Fortnite also. A new pack that's releasing based off 2 Fortnite survey skins, however, as Sheena posted on September 28th right here, is the High Stakes Halloween pack. And speaking of Sheena, I think we can agree with him based off everything that's poured out until now that the Fortnitemares 2025 lineup is literally feeling like this scene in Endgame right here, when everything arrives all at once but collaborations and insane Halloween skins. Drop a like if you're hyped and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads, but don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 now, literally 3 digits inside the shop, takes 2 seconds. Means the world to my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, a mascot of the channel as well by the way, and don't forget about the FM1 Squad Discord server, where from following all the rules you could get 1000 V-Bucks for simply being a Code FM1 supporter, showing entered proof in the Code FM1 proof channel and following the other giveaway rules. In terms of other videos, click either of these 2 YouTubes recommended on screen, it's a good suggestion whilst you wait for the next upload I do publish here on the channel.